As a man, your muscle strength, bone density, and even your cognitive vitality all rely on a specific chemical engine, testosterone. As men age, natural production slows. This decline correlates directly with persistent fatigue, a drop in drive, and a measurable loss of physical strength. Seeking a solution often leads to a wall of noise. You're forced to choose between obscure herbal extracts, power poses, or visiting a hormone clinic, which often leads to total decision paralysis. Optimization requires more than a random supplement stack. To get results, we have to run a strict ROI analysis on what moves the needle biologically. This chart organizes every intervention by two factors. The horizontal axis measures the input required, the money, time, and discipline a habit demands. The vertical axis measures the expected hormonal impact. High-input interventions drain your wallet or require immense willpower every day. Low-input habits require almost zero friction to maintain. On the vertical scale, we differentiate between the small, marginal bumps in production and the massive, system-wide hormonal shifts. By plotting these options, we can separate the high-yield foundations from the expensive, low-impact tweaks. We start with the primary drivers, your behavioral and metabolic foundations. This chart shows the cost of sleep deprivation. Sleeping 5 hours instead of 8 lowers testosterone by 15%. Each lost hour removed of sleep provides a high biological impact, but maintaining that schedule consistently requires significant discipline. Adipose tissue, or body fat, functions as a site where your body converts testosterone into estrogen. Carrying excess fat creates a constant drain on your available T levels. The biological ideal for optimization is maintaining a body fat percentage between 8 and 14%. Resistance training is equally potent. Studies on beginners show a 40% increase in baseline testosterone after just 4 weeks of consistent weightlifting. On our ROI chart, body fat management and heavy lifting sit right next to sleep. These foundations are financially free, but they are the most difficult to execute because they demand total lifestyle discipline. Next, we audit the unseen factors that suppress the testosterone your body is trying to produce. Chemicals found in plastics, shampoos, and air fresheners, like BPA and phthalates, act as anti-androgens. They occupy your hormone receptors, blocking testosterone from doing its job. Internal stress creates a similar bottleneck. Cortisol and testosterone compete for the same hormonal building blocks. When stress is chronic, cortisol production wins, leaving your testosterone levels depleted. Research from Harvard found that 2 minutes of power posing, standing tall and taking up space, lowered cortisol while increasing testosterone by 20. Managing your environment and stress levels maps to the medium impact, low to medium cost quadrant. These habits serve as a defense mechanism, protecting the baseline you build through diet and exercise. Your diet provides the raw materials for hormone production. Saturated and monounsaturated fats are essential, while low-fat diets and excessive alcohol consumption undermine your progress. If you are deficient in vitamin D, zinc, magnesium, or boron, your body hits a hard biological ceiling, regardless of how hard you train. Herbal supplements like Ashwagandha and Tongkat Ali have shown promising results in clinical studies for lowering stress and providing a modest boost to T levels. However, supplements sit in the low-impact, high financial cost quadrant. These products are expensive month over month. They provide only marginal gains if you are still ignoring your sleep and body fat. For some men, symptoms persist even after perfecting every behavioral habit. Physical conditions like a varicocele are common and can mechanically block hormone production, requiring a medical diagnosis rather than a lifestyle hack. If natural pathways are exhausted, testosterone replacement therapy, or TRT, can artificially guarantee optimized levels. This comes with a permanent trade-off. Introducing exogenous hormones signals the body to shut down its own natural testosterone production. On our chart, TRT sits at the peak of both hormonal impact and medical risk. This is a serious medical commitment, not a casual shortcut for the gym. To find your starting point, follow this decision tree. It begins with the basics. Is your sleep, body fat, and lifting schedule dialed in? If no, you are a baseline beginner. Focus entirely on your sleep, your weight, and the barbell. If solid, we move to the next question. Are you still experiencing symptoms? If you feel healthy, you're a marginal optimizer. Maintain foundations and audit your environment. If symptoms remain despite perfect foundations, you're a clinical candidate. Consult a doctor for evaluation. Testosterone optimization is a ladder. Attempting to buy the top rung with a pill before building the base will always fail. Ultimately, the human body adapts perfectly to the physical demands you place on it and the consistent resources you provide. Master the habits that are free but hard before spending money on solutions that are expensive but easy. Look at your own quadrant chart, assess your lifestyle, and choose the protocol that matches your biological reality.